Which of the following ports is assigned to the domain name system service, DNS? And this is basically when you type in google.com and you send it out to the ether. When you type this in, this is not what computers can understand. Computers understand addresses, and every website and everything has an address. Google's just happens to be 8.8.8.8. And so when you type in google.com, the DNS is what resolves the domain name service is what resolves the google.com to these numbers. Okay, that's what that does. That's what DNS is. Now, which of the following ports is this on? Well, 53, 67, 110, and 389. I can tell you that it's not 389. It's a bit too high. 389 for TCP and UDP ports is going to be used for LDAP, which is the Lightweight Direct Access Protocol. The Lightweight Directory Access Protocol is kind of what it sounds like. Directory Access Protocol is to access directories on a computer or through any kind of database on a network. When you do this through directories and such, you're using port 389, and this is going to take up both ports for the TCP and UDP. TCP is Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP is User Datagram Protocol. TCP is basically how information is going across the network. UDP is for information that is fast, lightweight, so hey, lightweight. It doesn't have a high overhead, but it's not very reliable. So it uses TCP and UDP. And then let's talk about, we have 110, 67, and 53. Well, let's talk about 110. So 110 is actually TCP only in here, and it refers to POP3. POP3 is kind of like IMAP, and it's a way to retrieve emails from a server. We won't go too much into it, but that is port 110. Left with port 67 and 53. So port 67 is for DHCP, Dynamic Host Control Protocol. DHCP is what automatically assigns IPs to devices on a network. That's going through that port. And that is going to be UDP only, User Datagram Protocol. It just has to be fast and lightweight, which is what UDP is great for, right? So that's 67. 53 will be your answer. Which of the following ports is assigned to domain name system? It's going to be DNS. 53 is because, well, not only does it use UDP 53, it uses TCP 53. So UDP 53 is most common used for DNS queries. And it's UDP, User Datagram Protocol, because it's for fast lookups. You want to look up things fast, this is your guy. Okay, TCP for the port 53 is used for zone transfers. So this is going to be for copying records between servers or messages that are just too large to fit in UDP packets. So 53 UDP, User Datagram Protocol, and 53 TCP, which is Transmission Control Protocol, is going to be the ports assigned to the domain name system, DNS.